Oh yes, I am the champion. Man, I have an awful singing voice. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Raemie Reyes, and for those of you who have not been here before, then welcome. This is gonna be good. We are at the end of the summer feels. It's getting a little bit into fall now, as you know, September is quickly approaching, but let's not forget too much about summer, hence the reason why we're gonna do a little bit more of the summery eye and lip, but a little bit of the fall with some brown up in there. So without further ado, let's jump into the tutorial and let me show you how I got this look. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Temptu Pro SB Concealer Wheel, and with this I'm going to use the second to lightest color, and I'm going to very much define my under eyebrow. So what that means is I'm just going to follow the shape of my brow in this area here, just helping to accentuate that nice curve that we already got, especially since I'm starting already with my eyebrows and my foundation already done, prepped, and prepared to get down. So starting with my face first, I'm going to go in and contour with powder, which is going to be my Too Faced Chocolate Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. And with this, I'm going to sink into my cheeks just a tiny bit, so it's from the edge of your lips all the way down to your tragus, following around the shape of my face. And then since this is matte, this is kind of creating more of my base. So I'm going to go back in with the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion, and this is going to help deepen up as well as give me some nice subtle glows that I want the sun to kind of like touch up, or the lighting, depending on where I'm going. And so I'm going to overlay this on top of the Too Faced bronzer. So now for blush, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Sweetheart Perfect Flush Blush. And with this is definitely more of the dewier tones, and it's a little bit more on the pinky side. So I try not to put too much of this on because I don't want like too bright a pink on my cheeks. But what I like to do is I like to smile. Make sure you get the apples of your cheeks here in this area, and then make it into a U area coming into the corner of your ear, which is, I found out, the tragus. I was right. I was right this whole time, you guys, and I didn't even know it. So now to create more of my crease colors, I'm going to go in with the Lorac Pro 1 palette. And first I'm going to take the color Taupe, and this is going to create more of my base like we're talking about. So this is going all over my lid area and the natural crease here. So not touching the brow, not touching the lid too much. And then I'm going to go in with the same palette, and I'm going to use the color Sable in order to deepen up and darken Taupe just a tiny bit. So I'm not bringing it too close to the middle here and not too far over, but I am bringing it enough over that I am overlaying Taupe and Sable together and mixing it to make a nice perfect brown. So now sticking into the Lorac Pro 1 palette, I'm going to go in and now I'm going to deepen up my colors. So I'm going to go in with the color Expresso, and this is going to really darken up my crease color here. So I'm just going to apply it to my corner and then start blending it inwards to blend in with the Taupe and the Sable. And then after that, sticking still to the same palette, I'm going to go in with the color Nude. And this is going to be my glowing highlight color for my brow. So I'm just going to follow the natural shape of my brow underneath exactly where I was putting the concealer earlier. This is just going to highlight that natural area so that I have more of that like arched look. It's classy, people, it's classy. Next, our step is to go into the Morphe 12P Picasso palette, and I'm going to use the color Yellow from the palette. And this is going to create the ultimate yellow smoky eye that we're kind of going for today. And so what I would recommend is I would put on a couple layers, maybe using a little bit of a mixing medium in order to create like a very bright pigmented yellow. Today I'm not going to put any mixing medium at all. I'm not going to put any water, anything like that, because I do think that they're pretty pigmented on their own, but you're more than welcome to go ahead and mix some stuff together. So now with creating the perfect wing liner to complete this eye look, we are going to go in with the Starry Eyeliner Gel in Black Asphalt, and this is going to help us create just that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to direct you to another link that I'm going to post down below, which is a video of how to create the perfect wing liner. Super simple, super easy, done deal. So go ahead, check that out in order to help this look become completed. And again, I'll link that down below. So now to conceal everything, I'm going to go in with the Temptu Pro SV Concealer Wheel once more. And I'm going to use now the second to the darkest color. So the second and the third to the darkest. And this is going to be a little bit lighter than my own skin tone. But I am going to bring it out into like a weird triangle, the end being here and kind of coming outwards. And then I'm going to blend it in with a beauty blender, as well as go ahead and set it with my Kryolan Anti-Shine Powder in Colorless. Now, since we are creating a smoky eye look, I'm going to go back into my Lorac Pro 1 palette, and I'm going to use the color Sable in order to really dust off my bottom lashes and just like let it have it. So I'm going to go in with the Morphe S20 brush, and this is going to really help me smudge the Sable color onto my lash line, as well as bringing it down just a tiny bit in order to really create that awesome smoky texture and look. So for the mascara portion of this program, I'm going to go in with the black diamond coating for eyelash extensions, and this is going to help brush out as well as darken and seal in my lash extensions. So I'm just going to move in an upward motion, really using my finger to help guide my lashes in the right direction. And then for my bottom lashes, I'm going to go in with the IT Cosmetics Hello Lashes Mascara, and this is just in order to make my lashes on the bottom just as dark and pretty as they are on the top. So I'm just going to brush over them very lightly and putting on and applying mascara as I would regularly if I didn't have lash extensions. So now we are almost done with creating this perfect face. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go in with the Benefits What's Up Cream Highlighter. And with this, I'm going to apply it right on my cupid's bow as well as the highs of my cheekbones. I'm going to blend it in with my finger, and then whatever remaining on my finger, I am going to kind of touch out my lip one more time, as well as kind of dab it on the tip of my nose in order to create like a little baby button nose. It's kind of cute. So you just kind of like pop it on there. And then since I'm already highlighting and I'm already at it, might as well just put some more on. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever Compact Shine On in the color Flesh, and use a fan brush to really go over those areas once more, as well as add in a little bit under my lip above my chin, and then the bridge of my nose here, as well as kind of like touch everything up, like I said, because it doesn't hurt. I'm already there, so I might as well just put on more. Now, who doesn't like more highlighter? And since I said we are already here, might as well add a little bit more highlighter, and I'm going to go in with that highlighter from Smashbox in the color Sunrise and really create a highlight right in the middle of my eyes so that it attracts you to look into my eyes right in this direction. No? So I'm just going to dab the color. This is a cream highlighter, so it's really going to stick and be a little bit more pigmented, so I'm just going to dab it just into the corners here and blend it up with my brush as I go along. In order to really complete this look and touch it up, I am going to go in with the Lorac Highly Pigmented Lipstick in Tease, as well as the Lorac Alter Ego Lip Gloss in the color Girl Next Door, and this is going to be my bright pink lips. So again, apply as needed, as necessary, and just naturally on your lips. Okie dokie, there we have it. There is our yellow-brown smoky eye, our Pikachu eye, our summery leftovers, our whatever you want to call it, or whatchamacallit. Whatever you feel like calling it, this is what it is. It's the yellow eyeball with a bright pink lip. And since we are, again, quickly approaching fall, it is the end of August, so what is your guys' favorite season? Make sure you are leaving that down below, because I would love to know what you guys are feeling, because I'm kind of ready for a little bit of this cooler weather. I'm in Arizona, and it's like you can fry an egg on the sidewalk still, and I'm not digging that. I don't like that. So I'm definitely down for some sweater weather, but like not too cold, because then I'll get upset about that too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed filming this for you guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, make sure you leave that down below, as well as give this video a thumbs up. And also subscribe to my channel, because I am doing a huge giveaway at 500 subscribers. And I will see you guys next week. And if you're watching another one of my videos after this, then I'll see you in a moment. Get it? Watch my other videos.